back to my channel. So it is almost 2019. That means we are getting ready for our New Year's Eve celebrations. So I came up with this stunning smoky eye with like green gold reflects in it. So if you guys want to see how I got this look today, then please keep on watching. Alrighty, so I've already done my base. I'm using my Burberry Fresh Glow foundations. I mixed two shades. I mixed the shade number 26 and 12. I also did my eyebrows with my Pure Cosmetics Arch Nemesis Brow Pencil, just to skip through that because I'm sure you guys know how to do your brows and your foundations. So I was going to do my concealer off camera, but I just got this new one in the mail, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And I wanted to do it on camera to test it out for you guys. I've never used this, so this is definitely a first impression. I do love, love, love their foundations, their stick foundations and their HD foundations, like the liquid version. I use it on my clients all the time, so hopefully I will love this as well. Let's give it a go. This is shade 12. Just gonna do a little bit. This might be a little bit too light, but I tried it out on my hands and I think that it oxidizes a little bit. We'll see. I like the little applicator. I like when applicators are fairly big. They just get the job done. Alrighty, let's give this a go. It's blending out really, really nicely. Yay! I love when I find a good concealer. Wow, that blended out so easily, and I feel like it's really full coverage as well. Oh, I love this already. See, it does definitely oxidize a little bit. It gets a little bit darker when you apply it, which I like in this case because the shade was a little bit too light for me. So if you are buying this, keep that in mind. Swatch it on your hands and let it dry and then base it off of that color. Definitely is a little bit more confusing when things oxidize, but it is what it is. I'm also going to prime my eyelids with this concealer as well. Just do a little bit on the eye. And then we're just going to buff this out. I actually really, really like this concealer so far. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, but so far so good. So I'm using my Pure Cosmetics Camel Contour Sticks, and I am just going to start contouring my face a little bit, and then we're just going to blend this out with my KKW Beauty Sponge. Always pushing this back into my hairline. You never want to see like a separation between your hairline and your foundation or your contour. And really quickly, I'm just going to set my cream contour with my Pure Cosmetics Contour Diaries. I'm going to go into this middle shade Passion, which is a little bit more of a warm undertone. So it's just going to help bronze up my face. And I kind of like to just pat it in place. Whenever I put down a cream product first, it sometimes has a tendency of like moving around on you. So just patting it in place just ensures that nothing's going to move around underneath the contour that you're laying down. And I'm also just going to bronze up my neck. So I'm first going to just set my eye with a bone color so that everything blends out really nicely since we laid down that concealer, which was our primer. So I'm going to pick up my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm first going to dip into this yellow shade and this brown shade. I always like to dip into like a nice warm tone color to start just putting a little bit of warmth and dimension into my crease. Just doing little circular motions with my brush. This is the Morphe R39. Next, I'm going to go into this brown color. I'm just kind of packing it in place. And if you guys don't know where your crease is, if you open your eye and just look into a mirror, that's kind of how you want to shade in. I'm going to pick up a tinier brush and go into this dark brown right here. And I'm using my Morphe M506. This brush is amazing when you're doing a smoky eye because it allows you to pack in the dark colors, but it doesn't get out of hand because it is so tiny. Little circular motions and just packing it in place right at the outer corner of my eye. Always keeping your blending brush handy so that you can go in and buff out any harsh lines. And I'm just kind of feathering this inwards towards my eye just to intensify this smoky eye. I'm gonna pick up my Starlit Diamond Powder by Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade 109. It is absolutely stunning. It has like green gold reflects in it. So I'm first just going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. I wanna keep the most pigment right at the lash line and then just kind of diffuse it upwards. So now I'm gonna smoke out my bottom lash line, picking up a flat brush, and I'm just gonna go into that brown shade and really start blowing this out. So looking upwards, you always wanna use an angled brush because it is the most precise. It's gonna pack the most pigment on, but you always wanna make sure to blow it out. So then we're gonna go in with a big blending brush and we're just gonna diffuse this. So there's no harsh lines. I'm just gonna pop on some liner. This is my CoverGirl Get In Line Liner, my absolute favorite. It has such a tiny tip, so it gives you like such a precise wing. Okay, so I popped on some lashes and we're just going to finish up my face and my lips near the home stretch. So I'm gonna go into my, I'm gonna go into my NARS Orgasm Blush. This is seriously one of my favorites. And we're just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. Next up, I'm gonna highlight with my Becca Cosmetica highlighter, and this is in the shade Enlightened Powder. Is that the shade or the... Anyways, I'm gonna highlight with this. We're just gonna put this on the high points of my face. And last but not least, we're gonna do my lips. I'm gonna do something pretty neutral. I'm gonna go into my Makeup Forever 506 lip liner, which I used on my waterline as well, to bring a little bit of that monochromatic feel to the makeup look. You can really transform your lips with lining them. Next, I'm gonna go into Midi by ColourPop. This is a liquid lipstick, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it in the center of my lips to give it a little bit more pigment. And last but not least, I'm gonna go into my Tarte lip paint, and this is in the shade Insta Famous. And I'm just gonna put this on the very center of my lips. And of course, last but not least, we are going to set my face so this stays in place all night long using my MAC Setting Spray Fix Plus. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you aren't yet subscribed to my channel, I would be so freaking grateful if you hit that little subscribe button down below. And if you want to stay updated whenever I post, hit the bell in the top right corner and you can be notified every single time I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll take care.